Dun, 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 dun. It's time for the WrestleMania preview show. WrestleMania 42, we're live. WrestleMania. Dun, 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 dun.
Classic
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. I wish it was still the theme song for WrestleMania. Oh, oh, WrestleMania, fighting to survive.
I wish it was still called the Showcase of the Immortals, but people seem to forget about that. Now they talk about how it's all making their dreams and it's the newest reality in life for them. That was one of the worst WrestleMania packages to start SmackDown tonight. I don't know what you thought about it, but I wasn't a fan of it whatsoever. Maybe I just can't stand the new stars, I guess, in WWE and how they look at WrestleMania. I guess I just like it the way it used to be, I guess.
Yeah, well, it can't be the way it used to be, brother. I mean, you see me wearing the Hulk Hogan t-shirt, and I'm wearing it for a reason, because it can't be WrestleMania season without talking about the Hulkster, and you saw that video package. You saw them show many WrestleManias with the Hulkster, and I think it's important to pay homage to the people that brought us to where we are at this massive point in pro wrestling, where pro wrestling is pop culture, pro wrestling is mainstream, pro wrestling has gone fully Hollywood, and it will be pro wrestling versus cinema. CM Punk battling Roman Reigns on Sunday night. Whoa, where'd Johnny go? Where did Johnny go? Fighting to survive. Johnny's fighting to survive.
What? Here and on X.
Yeah. Johnny's getting banned from this show, too? What's happening? Where's John? I think we're having some issues. But I can still talk to him. It's okay. He'll come back. Right? John will come back?
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear
you.
You
can hear me. As long as other people can hear me. I mean, you did have technical issues like yesterday as well, so this is just adding on to what happened yesterday. Oh, there we go.
This is still not good, though.
Well, we talked about this off air too, so don't worry. We had a feeling this would happen.
I don't understand. We're having some weird technical things happening. Yeah, last night we were knocked off. We couldn't even do the show, but we fixed that. For WrestleMania weekend, we had to be here. We're just having some minor issues. The show's on the air, right? We're here. We're talking.
We got the André the Giant Battle Royal coming up soon here too.
Oh my goodness! Is that the main event of SmackDown?
I would imagine. I mean, what else is there on SmackDown? Like, we've gone through almost everything now when we think about it. Maybe there's going to be a Cody thing. Cody's going to do something.
Yeah, well, I just saw Cody get out of his bus, so I would assume he's going to cut some sort of promo.
Right. That'll probably end the show.
Yeah, Randy's gone. Randy did his promo at the top of the show. It was a better promo from Randy because Pat McAfee wasn't involved.
I forgot. Remember, Charlotte and Alexa are supposed to take on Bayley and Lyra. So that's going to happen at some point. Because it's the big tune-up before their big WrestleMania. They're wrestling tomorrow, right? So they have their big tune-up match. That's what the promo said.
Yeah, seems pointless. They should just, rest. But hey, none of them will be resting tonight because the Hall of Fame is at midnight. And they're all expected to be there.
For them. For them, it'll be a little bit earlier. Like, it's for us, it's at midnight, right? Like,
yeah, but still, for them, it's like 9 p.m. where they are.
Right.
But, like, WrestleMania tomorrow night, it's still, like, they're operating on Eastern time, a lot of them. You don't think it's, like, kind of rough? You remember last year when they were falling asleep? It's like 2 a.m.
Yeah, last year was rough because they were in the East Coast, weren't they, last time?
No, they were in Vegas last year, John. This is the second year in a row in Vegas.
It was Philly. Philly, they were falling asleep. Like, people left after Heyman did the speech. Like, people left. I remember that.
I'm pretty sure people were falling asleep last year, too, in Vegas. It's late for them. They do SmackDown. They got so much media that they're doing. I've seen all the wrestlers on all sorts of talk shows this week, all sorts of podcasts. Cody Rhodes was on Matt and Shane's Secret podcast this week. I couldn't believe it. It was great.
Well, I didn't bother watching or seeing
they've been
that
busy.
stuff.
I'm saying they've been very busy. Now they got to sit through the Hall of Fame. We're seeing a Brie Bella promo, and Nikki is not with her. There are rumors about Nikki. There are rumors that Nikki will not be there. There are rumors that Nikki will be replaced by
Paige. Who the replacement is? Oh, there you go. You know it.
Yeah, you heard that too?
That's apparently everywhere, isn't it? Like,
it's going around. I don't know if it's real or not, but it feels real, especially now that we're seeing Brie Bella cut a promo by herself on SmackDown. Right? Like, where's Nikki? Like, Charlotte and Alexa Bliss are cutting a promo right now. Lyra and Bayley are there, and Brie is by herself.
They brought her husband. You get her husband to replace.
I don't think he's allowed to appear on their TV.
Probably not.
No, he does commentary for AEW. He works for AEW.
He was there, right? Because they were in Seattle, right? So yeah, he was there
backstage.
Hometown. We did commentary this week.
Oh, commentary. Dynamite. No, well, yeah, right. They were in Seattle. Dynamite, you're talking about. Yes. Everett, Washington, where the great Darby Allin became the new AEW World Champion. We'll talk about that. That was quite a moment, quite a match, quite a move for AEW. We'll get to some AEW stuff. We're, of course, going to preview WrestleMania here. That's what we're here for. WrestleMania 42 going down tomorrow night, Sunday night. We will be here 10 p.m. both nights.
You will.
I will be here with my brother on night one tomorrow night, and then I think the whole team will be here Sunday night, right?
Yeah, I'll be there Sunday. Yeah.
We got a big weekend coming up on the Ringside Report Network for WrestleMania. We got post shows.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Yeah, by the way, that happened tonight. Thank you, Ryan McMahon. McMahon winning on WrestleMania weekend for the Yankees. That's what I'm talking about. You know the McMahons are big fans of the Yankees. I saw Shane McMahon they showed him on the Yes Network broadcast this week. He was in right field. He sits in the bleachers, Shane McMahon. He's a big Yankee fan. He goes to a lot of games. He was in the right field bleachers this week during the game where they beat the Angels 11-10. It was like a crazy back and forth game, and Shane O'Mac was there to see it. Shane O'Mac. And Ryan McMahon, again, was at the plate when the Yankees scored the winning run on a wild pitch. Jose Caballero scored, and the Yankees won 11-10.
They also lost 11-4, but that was yesterday, I think.
Yeah, that was yesterday. I mean, they're not winning all their games, John. They're winning more than your Boston Red Sox, though, aren't they? So,
well, the Red Sox aren't the worst team anymore now in the AL East, so.
Oh, should we say? Or will it offend a lot of people watching?
We don't have to say anything.
I shouldn't laugh. They'll be back. It's not going to last. The Jays are the last place. The Blue Jays are the last place team right now, but it's so early it doesn't even matter. The Jays had a slow start last year, and look what happened. I'm not counting them out at all.
Didn't the Yankees already lose the division lead? Aren't the Rays now number one?
The Rays swept the Yankees. The Yankees aren't great. I'm not happy with the Yankees. I mean, they won tonight. I was happy with that. That was great. Big win. Camilo Doval almost blew the game. We're up 2-1. Doval gives up a solo shot in the 8th. Thankfully, in the bottom of the 8th, Ryan McMahon hit a 2-run homer. His first extra base hit of the year. The guy's been so cold at the plate, but finally he woke up in the most important way with a home run to take the lead, and then David Bednar shut them down in the 9th inning. 1-2-3. Yankees win.
For some reason, Charlotte attacked Lyra right before the match, and now they're having a stare down. And now they start fighting. That was weird.
I don't know.
Too
Charlotte
awkward.
and Lyra, they're doing a jump start.
Well, they did like a fake jump start, and then they started doing it. It was weird.
Mm-hmm. So Charlotte and Alexa against Lyra and Bayley right now on SmackDown. Johnny, we got WrestleMania. We got night 1. We got night 2. We'll be on 10 p.m. tomorrow, and then on Sunday. So like during the main event-ish, we'll be on, and then we'll start breaking everything down, and we will watch the main event with
already.
you and do all that stuff. Yeah, match is over already as Nia Jax gets involved. That makes sense. Why have them wrestle a whole match? Like, this is just to hype up the match tomorrow. Just have everybody fight. Here's Lash Legends with a big boot on Charlotte Flair. So Lash and Nia jump in, cause a DQ.
On Raw, you had Lyra versus Charlotte. Already had a long match, so
yeah,
you don't need to do another one.
Lyra won. With help from Bayley.
Yeah, with Bayley cheating.
Yeah, that's because Bliss beat Bayley on SmackDown because of Charlotte interference. So it was just like, back and forth. Keeping it even.
Makes me think the champs might retain.
They're like, turnabout is fair play. That's the thing WWE loves to say. Corey Graves, I think, had to throw that in. You must say it. Turnabout is fair play. It's a phrase that I've only ever heard in the WWE. I think it's a real phrase. Oof.
Well, she didn't die. That's the important part.
Lash is having a lot of trouble with her pants. She keeps pulling them up. Those are not wrestling ready pants. She keeps like fidgeting with her pants like they're going to fall off her. And now they're dancing. Nash and
no bells.
Lash and Nia. Nash and Lia.
No Brie, no Nikki, nothing.
No Brie, no Nikki. They're in the match, but they're not part of any of the promo because Nikki hurt her ankle a couple weeks ago, and it seems like she was trying to get ready, but she's now a no-go. And like you said, the word is Paige has re-signed with WWE, and she is likely to replace Nikki Bella in that match, which is kind of cool.
I think kind of disappointing because Kabuki Warriors aren't on WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, they hyped that whole Io Sky Asuka match, and that's not even happening. So that's disappointing. Though you have people sitting out, and then you're just going to bring someone back in, take a spot. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, and it was even mentioned on Raw. Last year Io Sky was the women's champion going into WrestleMania, and this year she's not even on the card. I think Asuka said that to her, kind of mocking her.
Yeah, they had the promo. Yeah, that's right on Raw.
Yeah.
And Tiffany, they kind of talked about it too in commentary, how like she would fall from grace in a sense.
Yeah. What happened?
Well, I feel like Tiffany, maybe she upset somebody because that's a huge fall, to be honest. Like she was in the mix and then suddenly not in the mix.
Yeah. Yeah. Ever since she got beat and kind of squashed by Jade to lose the belt, they've demoted her as far as where she stands in the company. It's a little weird because she is good. She is over.
Well, I mean, she was the runner-up in the Rumble. She was the runner-up in the Chamber. So usually when that happens, you get something. Like, you obviously don't get a title match, but you get something. But nothing? I wonder. Something may have happened, I think.
Yeah, I'm surprised Tiffany is not at WrestleMania with some sort of match. I'm surprised they didn't find a spot for her. Like Julia versus Tiffany for the U.S. title. It could easily have happened. Julia, too. I thought they had high hopes for her. Not at WrestleMania. But I think the worst one is Io Sky because of how talented she is. Like, I think Io is the most talented of the bunch. She is over. She is just amazing in the ring. She's one of the best in the whole company. I'm disappointed that she doesn't have a spot at WrestleMania. I'm more disappointed about Io than any of them personally, but I'm surprised Tiffany doesn't have anything for WrestleMania. Julia, Io, a lot of women don't have anything for Mania.
I agree with you, though. I think EO was more frustrating because they had a story that they were showcasing weekly, and it didn't lead to a match. It'll lead to a match apparently after Mania, which is very disappointing. At least with Tiffany, like they weren't really leading to anything. She was just kind of there. But EO had something. They were pushing it, and they aren't delivering. Disappointing.
Yep, I'm a big fan of Io Sky. I'm disappointed she's not at WrestleMania. Speaking of WrestleMania, it is the WrestleMania SmackDown we're watching right now. They're about to do the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and they have a bunch of guys in the ring, including Kit Wilson, Tala Tonga, and others. And now Royce Keys is just getting an entrance. None of those guys got an entrance. I think there was a Psycho Clown, some like Mexico guys, right? Some AAA guys were there.
AAA, yeah.
I saw like a version of La Parka.
Right.
Not the chairman of WCW, La Parka, a different La Parka, Skinny Parka.
So that he's LA Park Cardona now, by the way.
Huh?
Like you thought he died? Like that's LA Park, the guy from WCW. Yeah. The one who died, I think, was his dad.
No, I think the one who died is in the ring right now. All right, John. Current guy is dead. Johnny Gargano looks dead. He's just lying down in the ring doing his thing. I like it. Who is this? Oh, it's Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's in this thing, John. Do you believe? Somebody must have said his name.
Good for him. I mean, he's in NXT all the time, so why not?
Yeah. He could win this thing.
I feel Royce Keys probably a stronger contender, I think, to win this.
Keys, also known as Will Hobbs.
Yeah, can we talk about that a little bit? Like, they did the whole package, which was nice, by the way, talking about his family.
Ooh, Nakamura's in this?
His family names. No problem. Like,
I'm just trying to figure out who's in this match. Ilya Dragunov. You've got the Americanos in there. You've got a Psycho Clown. You've got Alex Shelley. Who's the guy with the spiky hair? Who's that guy?
I think that's Paul. I see Apollo Crews there.
No. There's like a guy fighting Nakamura right now at the far side of the ring. He's got like spiky hair. Who is that guy? I know everybody. There's Otis. Kit Wilson already eliminated by Joe Hendry. Otis is in the match. I know Otis. But there's a few guys. Maybe they're from AAA. Who's the guy in the jeans?
Or NXT. Could be NXT as well.
Who's that guy in the jeans in the corner attacking Otis with La Parka?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't know who that is, but I know who you're talking about.
There's guys in this match we don't even know, John. This is crazy. This never happens. Okay, that's Nathan Frazier and Chris Sabin on the apron. I know those guys. I know Apollo Crews. I see him over there. But this guy fighting Otis with the jeans, never seen this guy in my life.
Well, I need to see more of a face. Like, I just see his backside right now.
I thought it was Elias for a second. He's not Elias. He's just a man. He looks like Elias Jr.
Oh,
there's Nathan Frazier eliminated. Who gives a damn?
Oh, Gargano's actually doing something here, looks like.
Gargano's come alive, pal. Ooh, is Aleister Black in this
Sabin.
thing? Oh, Sabin's gone. Aleister Black is in this thing. This is his WrestleMania thing. Speaking of, like, people's WrestleMania, R-Truth and Damian Priest had their WrestleMania tonight. They beat Kofi Kingston and Grayson Waller, who also had their big match of the weekend because they're not booked. Ooh, Tala Tonga just eliminated both Americanos, original and new. Nuevo y original.
And we're not getting that match at Mania 2.
No. A lot of people not booked at WrestleMania. Tiffany Stratton, R-Truth, Damian Priest, Kofi Kingston, Grayson Waller. The MFTs, they beat the Wyatts. They had a big old brawl. And now for some reason, Tala Tonga is in this thing. Is it because they need a giant?
Gone.
Yep. The jeans guy is gone. I don't know who that was. Why is Tala Tonga in this when he was also in the Wyatts match? None of the other Tongas are in this.
Well, they hyped that in the promo.
Because he's large?
Because
he's like the tallest guy they have.
In the match. I mean, I think he wasn't the legal because it was supposed to be 4-on-4, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So I guess although Tala could do stuff, and he did do stuff.
Yeah, and that match was a total melee, so it felt like anything, he was in the match. Even if he wasn't, it was like a tornado tag.
Right.
God, does Psycho Clown have an abnormally large tongue, or what's going on there? Is that makeup? Why is his tongue out? Is his tongue out the whole time? Is that a fake tongue on the mask? Oh, it's like a fake tongue on the mask.
Now the mask is gone.
No, it's a fake tongue attached to him in some way. Is that a second mask? What the hell is going on with this guy? That's not his real tongue.
That's why he's a psycho.
He is terrifying. And he got eliminated by Will Hobbs.
I think that's the guy that got in like a shoot fight with Jeff Jarrett, if I'm not mistaken. Psycho Clown?
Psycho the Clown.
Yeah.
Hey! I like Krusty the Clown.
Bitter man, Krusty.
Good man. Good Jew.
Oh, that was a nice DDT.
Nice DDT from Gargano, eliminated Axiom. Hey, it's Raymond Phoenix eliminating Shelley.
Oh.
Not Gargano.
We're giving Gargano a bit of a push here, it looks like.
Hey, John, how much did you love The Miz and Maurice doing the wedding thing with Kit Wilson and Danhausen tonight?
I really think this Danhausen thing might be over now from the way it's going. It's going downhill pretty fast.
He cursed Maurice, and then she landed in a cake. I chuckled. I love it. Danhausen. Did you see him curse Stephen A. Smith?
No, I didn't see that.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
I imagine at Mania he's going to have a moment with John Cena, and that's nice, but hopefully that's night one and I want to see it.
I hope we get Danhausen on both nights. Double Danhausen. Danhausen should be on every show. Oh, Aleister Black just eliminated Joe Hendry.
And you'll probably get seen on both nights.
Well, he's hosting WrestleMania, so we should get seen on both nights, right?
Sadly. But Royce Key's still in this. I think he's probably going to come down with him and Tala, I think, at the end.
Oof. That guy just got eliminated, the guy with the hair. Here's this guy with the pants. I don't know who this guy is. Who are those guys? Were they in LWO at some point?
I was just going to say, weren't they in the LWO?
Maybe. I'm not sure who they are.
Oh, they're all jumping Tala now.
Uh-huh. Ray Phoenix, Angel Garza, Matt Cardona, Alex Shelley. Is that no, Johnny Gargano. Like
is one of them Santos Escobar, maybe?
No. I recognize Santos. I know who he is. So the men remaining in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal are Tala Tonga, Ray Phoenix, Matt Cardona, Nakamura, Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano. Oh, wait, Ray Phoenix might be getting eliminated with a chokeslam.
Oh, yeah, on his butt.
Oh.
That's pretty rough.
Tala Tonga just chokeslam Ray Phoenix, hit the apron, bumped to the outside, got eliminated. That was nasty. Royce Keys still in this. Akira Tozawa, where'd he come from? And Otis.
He was always there.
Otis is still there. Otis and Tozawa.
Wow, it's amazing. Otis
Aleister Black.
Nakamura.
Oof, that was a rough bump from Nakamura getting eliminated. Yikes. This is not bad. I'm not sure who wins. Royce Keys is a good pick, though, John. I could see him winning. But maybe Tallest.
Goodbye, Dragunov.
Maybe Tallest wins.
I don't think so.
Maybe Aleister Black wins. You got to give him something. Or Matt Cardona. I don't know.
Amazing. Otis is still in this. Like, I feel like he's been barely doing anything.
Yeah, he's done nothing. Black Mass. There goes Tozawa.
Oh, Otis is mad now.
Otis is mad. Tozawa got eliminated. His little buddy. So WrestleMania night one, John. Let's like get right into it. We've got the Vision. We've got Logan Paul. We've got Austin Theory, and we've got iShowSpeed. Logan Paul, Austin Theory, the tag team champions over on Raw, beating the Usos. There goes Angel Garza. It'll be Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and iShowSpeed versus the Usos and LA Knight. It's a 6-man tag team match, and it will probably open up night one tomorrow night. We also have Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match. Stephanie Vaquer defending the women's world title against Liv Morgan. AJ Lee defending the women's intercontinental championship against Becky Lynch. The women's tag team championship on the line. Nia Jackson, Lash Legend defending against Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley and Lyra, and the Bella Twins, technically right now, although it could be Brie and Paige. Matt Cardona just got eliminated. We're down to our final four here, John. It's Aleister Black, Otis, Tallest Tonga, and Will Hobbs.
Yeah, it's looking good to see the Giants at the end, it looks like.
Big boys.
Oh, Black Mass.
Black Mass on Otis. Seth Rollins and Gunther also set to wrestle tomorrow night on night one. And the main event, of course, will be Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. And I believe the stipulation is if Randy loses, Pat McAfee leaves wrestling forever. Aleister Black just got clothesline over the top rope and eliminated by Will Hobbs, Royce Keys. And now it's Keys, Tonga, and Otis.
Oh, Otis is like dominating right now.
Yeah. Hobbs got an entrance, though. You know? And he got a video package earlier in the show.
Yeah, and a package, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to do something with him. Which is good.
Well, I think Otis is out here. Goodbye, Otis.
Tonga eliminates Otis. Yep. Tala Tonga and Will Hobbs. I got to call him Royce Keys, I guess, but it's just, you know him as Will Hobbs for so long, it's hard to go back. Every time I see him, I go, it's Willie Hobbs, Powerhouse Hobbs.
It goes back to my argument there. It was like, they talked about his family, and they said the Hobsons, so it's like, well, why are we calling him Royce Keys if you're saying what his family name is, you know?
Yeah. And there it is. He eliminates Tala Tonga and Royce Keys, the winner of the André the Giant Memorial Battle Royal 2026. Congratulations. Big win for him. Big night. Now he gets
it's also
to have
not
the
a great
trophy.
name.
Huh?
I don't know about you. It's not a great name.
Royce Keys? No, I don't love it. I like Will Hobbs. I thought that worked.
Yeah.
I thought that worked real well. Will Hobbs was a fine name. Powerhouse Hobbs, Will Hobbs, whatever. I think that worked. Royce Keys just seems odd. It's new, though. Maybe it'll catch on. Good for him, though. Nice to see him get a win. They weren't really doing much with him. Gets a big win on SmackDown, big win WrestleMania weekend. He didn't really have a path to WrestleMania, but getting the André the Giant Battle Royal is good enough, I would say, at this stage, right? Pretty good.
Well, let's be fair, too. I mean, winning the André the Battle Royal doesn't really do much for you. I mean, I think Jey Uso won it once, and they kind of made something off Jey Uso. I feel like he might be the rare exception. Everyone else kind of really didn't do much at all. Badly.
Yeah, but has he even had a match on SmackDown?
Yeah, he did. Remember he wrestled Berto? We saw it last week.
Okay, one match, right?
Yeah.
So his second match on SmackDown, he wins the André the Giant Battle Royal. Like, it is kind of big for him. For a lot of guys, it's just like, yeah, whatever. But for him, it's like, at this stage in his career where he's at, it's kind of a big deal.
Well, it's good that they're doing something with him. They weren't doing anything with him after the Rumble, so That was kind of disappointing. So
yeah,
no, it's good that he got something, but will they build off of it? I don't know. History has shown André the Giant Battle Royal winners doesn't always work out too well.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't base everything off of, oh, he won this, they're going to do something with him.
No. It's not like he's just won the Royal Rumble or Money in the Bank, right?
Right.
I get it. Yeah, I'm with you on that for sure. Okay, let's start with the good stuff and then work our way down. Let's start with the main event. Randy Orton cut an in-ring promo tonight without Pat McAfee. McAfee had to sign some sort of contract with Nick Aldis. What was that?
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to what they were. I couldn't honestly even understand what they were saying. They were kind of like mumbling a little bit. So
yeah. Pat McAfee really thinks calling Nick Aldis foreign Adam Pearce is very clever because he keeps saying it. And it's just like, it's not even a good line. This is the thing with Pat McAfee. He's not funny or clever in any way. Like, he's got a boisterous personality. He's kind of, like, loud. But I don't find him, like, entertaining, you know? Like a Paul Heyman is. Like, Heyman is clever. He's sometimes funny. Bobby the Brain, you know, clever, funny. Jimmy Hart, clever, funny. Good managers in wrestling historically, you know, have got some humor to them and are sharp-witted. Pat McAfee doesn't have that sharp wit that you need to be able to think on your feet with a live microphone as a wrestling manager or really as a wrestling commentator. But hey, these days the commentary bar is so low that McAfee was able to land just below it and pass because his competition is Corey Graves. Now, as far as a heel manager, he's out of his depth. It does feel like a guy playing what he thinks is a heel manager. Like he's cosplaying. He's accusing Cody Rhodes of cosplaying. But like when Cody said this guy is play wrestling, he's a play wrestler. He's pretending. That's really what it feels like with McAfee. It feels like a guy who really doesn't understand it fully, pretending to be this character, and it's bad. And he wasn't involved tonight, which I liked. They let Randy go out there and talk, and I think that they did it on purpose. They said, hey, maybe this isn't working so well. We need to let Randy do some of the talking. Unfortunately, when you let Randy do the talking, the crowd likes him more and cheers for him. But whatever. Randy cuts a promo in the ring by himself, tells us, you know, McAfee doesn't tell me what to do. He just tells me what I need to hear, which is just be me, be myself. Randy was offended that Cody said he wanted the best version and gave him permission to be the Viper and to be that guy. Who is Cody to give me permission? I'm Randy Orton. Cody only takes. He's never given back. He only takes from Randy Orton. He didn't ask for Randy's help at WrestleMania. He had Seth Rollins, and he gave Kevin Owens a title shot instead of Randy, and Randy got attacked by Kevin Owens because of Cody, and it's all Cody's fault. And I thought that this was a promo that probably should have been cut like 3 weeks ago from Randy instead of all this Pat McAfee stuff. But here we are. We finally got to it. And I think we could have gone way deeper in this story had we not been distracted by all this Pat McAfee stuff. However, we got something done tonight, and I think that it was a decent job by Randy Orton to explain the story of this match and his motivations. Talking about winning his 15th championship, doing it with the RKO and the crowd chanting RKO with him and popping for Randy when he says he's going to win the belt. Interesting. I think they like Randy when he's by himself, but when he's got that McAfee guy with him, they kind of go, Randy, why? Why this? Unfortunately, I think this is what we're going to get from Randy. I think we're going to get more McAfee. And I think we're going to see Randy win his 15th championship tomorrow night in the main event with McAfee involvement. I think this thing is going to continue. I think they're going to push this McAfee thing. I don't think that this is it. I don't know if you've seen the rumors about Randy Orton being in the front seat of Roman Reigns' car when he cut that promo on Twitter and YouTube on CM Punk.
I didn't see that, no.
That scares me. It really looks like Randy, John. Have you not seen this?
I haven't seen this, no. I heard Roman cut like a shoot kind of promo on Punk and all that, but I didn't know about Randy being involved whatsoever.
Let me see if I could show this to you.
And
I'm
it's
show
neat
you the
that
whole
you
promo from Roman. But look, oops, that's not it.
Oh, yeah, you want to take that off because you don't want them getting mad at you.
No. Oh, that just screwed everything up again. What the hell? Thought we had that going.
Well, it's fun though that you're going different than me because I really, as much as I want Randy to win, I thought this promo tonight was fantastic by him, one of his best promos I've seen in a while. I still think Cody's probably going to win tomorrow. He's my pick actually to win tomorrow. I feel like they're pushing it so much that you think Randy's going to win, but I think Cody's going to win. I mean, Cody took a big loss last year, which he shouldn't have lost to Cena. So I think they're going to give it back to him this year.
So you think, whoa, what's going on?
Too low.
Where did I go?
You're all Hulk it up now.
So you think they give it back to Cody this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Why?
I think it's to make up how last year they kind of screwed up Cody a little bit, I think. And now we got Cody in the ring doing this promo to end the show here. Yeah, I really think if you're going to make Cody the guy, which they have, Cody's got to actually defend the title at Mania, which he has not done yet. He won the title at Mania, but he has not successfully defended the title at Mania. So I think that's what he's going to do. Randy doesn't need a 15 title reign.
But you really think that they started this whole McAfee thing to end it? Dude, they're saying if McAfee and Randy lose here, McAfee goes away forever, which is not happening. They're already putting out big-time rumors of McAfee and Randy versus Cody and Jelly Roll at Backlash. So if McAfee's wrestling at Backlash, that means Randy wins. Randy wins. Like, if McAfee can't show up at Backlash because Randy has lost, well, how do they do the tag match with Jelly Roll? Well, they don't. So Randy is winning. Randy will get his 15th title reign. I wouldn't be surprised if... What just happened again? I wouldn't be surprised if Randy beat Cena's record. Never seen 17, never seen 18 for Randy. Like, why not?
I hope
if Randy sticks around, I know you'd love that, John. Take it easy. Keep it in your pants. But I just think that, yeah, sure, Randy will get his 15th run. Why not give it to him? At this point, you've got this new angle going. Everybody's talking about it. It's not good, but people are talking about it. And it does feel like it's got some crossover to Raw and that main event with Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Just the fact that CM Punk and Pat McAfee have been trading shots on Raw and SmackDown, it doesn't feel like a coincidence. And I can't really show it to you because I'm having a difficulty, but there was this video of Roman Reigns where he's cutting a promo in the back of a car, and there's a guy sitting in the passenger seat, and the guy looks, you never see him from the front, but from the back, looks a lot like Randy Orton. And not a lot of guys are that big and look like Randy Orton from the back. So people are speculating, okay, well, if Randy's in the passenger seat, who's driving the car? Is it Pat McAfee? Is this some sort of new group?
Punk's coming out now.
Punk is coming out now.
Wow.
See?
It really ties into everything,
What
doesn't
did I just say? What did I just say?
I understand you're frustrated. It's like I'm frustrated too right now.
Yeah.
What, Punk coming out in a suit? Why is Punk coming out in a suit?
I don't know. He's wearing a suit now. It's like WrestleMania Punk. He's all dressed up.
Corporate Punk now, I guess. Yeah. Weird. It's weird because they're both wearing suits like that. Very odd.
Yeah. He's like,
I do like to play.
his version of Cody Rhodes. Why is Punk coming out here?
Well, there's crossover. You just kind of alluded to it a little bit.
Right.
There's a bit of crossover. So
what are they gonna say?
Tie it all together here.
Interesting. So, again, if Randy is in the front seat of the car with Roman Reigns, if Pat McAfee is the driver with Roman Reigns while he's cutting that promo on Punk, Roman Reigns has told you he hates CM Punk. Pat McAfee has told you he does not like CM Punk. CM Punk has told you he does not like Pat McAfee. And now CM Punk is out here buddy promo with Cody Rhodes, the two champs in the ring at the end of SmackDown going into WrestleMania. What does that tell you? What it tells me is Pat McAfee is going to be the manager of not only Randy Orton but Roman Reigns, and they're both coming out of WrestleMania as champions. This is the last time that you're going to see CM Punk and Cody Rhodes as champions together in the ring, probably ever.
Oh, yeah. One of them's losing for sure, I think.
They're both losing.
He's not going to kick him in the balls, unlike everyone else.
McAfee might kick everybody in the balls. Everybody gets ball kicks. It's not a creative finish, John.
Mainly Cody. If you look at Cody gets a lot of ball kicks.
Mm-hmm. I think McAfee and Randy walk out with that belt tomorrow night.
Oh, it's the Hall of Fame. That's why he said he dressed up.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's really funny.
Okay.
CM Punk is saying, this is the first time I've worn a suit on SmackDown television since Teddy Long got married.
That was the Crystal Marshall, right? Or
yeah. Which is pretty damn funny that they're bringing that up. This is good.
And then like Teddy got like a heart attack or something. Isn't that how that ended?
Maybe.
It's been a while. Wasn't exactly great. That's when they loved just doing whatever, just random weddings, random events.
Vince.
Yeah.
Well, this is something. Cody and Punk about the headline WrestleMania. Punk just talking about them being friends and their history together, I guess. I don't know. This is an odd promo from Punk.
He's like warning him or something? Like I don't
he's like,
understand.
Randy is dangerous, be ready. But you can do it. You're Cody Rhodes.
Punk's
you're
wrestled.
the best. He's giving him like a pep talk.
Punk wrestled Randy at WrestleMania and lost.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Punk saying, win, lose, or draw. I know on Monday night you'll be here and I'll be here. Yeah, I wonder if Roman will be there. I mean, he'll probably be there on Monday, but like, if he does win, what's his schedule going to be like? All right, this is just like a pep talk and like a love session from CM Punk to Cody Rhodes. Tell him go do it tomorrow night. Oh, Cody's stopping him. He's got one more thing to say. Not so fast, CM Punk. Oh, Cody giving him some advice going up against Roman Reigns. Cody knows how to beat Roman at WrestleMania. All right, well, I like that you're picking Cody to win and I'm picking Randy, John. I think that's right away interesting. We have some conflict. We have some intrigue. You don't know who's going to win. I don't know who's going to win. You're picking one. I'm picking the other. That's fun. I think the match will be good as well. Cody versus Randy, I think, will deliver.
I think most people are picking Randy because, like you said, like it feels like he has to kind of win. But I feel like it's one of those matches where they're making you think that so much that it's going to go the other way.
Okay, and then Pat McAfee's gone from wrestling forever?
Oh, he's a heel. He can lie if they want to bring him back, or he can not come back too. That'd be great as well. I mean, I won't miss him.
Wouldn't it be great if Cody just won and they're like, yeah, Pat McAfee's gone forever now because they decided, like, this is not working and this would be a really great way to get rid of it? Just be like, yeah, no more Pat.
Maybe, yeah, he just came back because he's like, oh, I just wanted to help with the angle and all this. And, like okay, only for a couple weeks. And that was it. That'd be great. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, maybe he really didn't want to come back, and they did just call him back because they thought he would help them draw tickets for WrestleMania, and that's all he's here for? Is that possible?
Well, I think to draw heat because they realized Randy was a babyface too, so it was to get heat. And I think it worked.
Kind of. Except when Randy's by himself, there's like no heat for him. They love him.
When he talks about Pat, then he gets booed.
Yeah, when he talks about how he likes Pat, people boo. But like anything else he says, people are like, yeah, I'm going to be champion. Yeah. RKO. Yeah. Pat McAfee. Boo. You know, it's like, I don't know. All right. Well, I got Randy winning. I don't think this McAfee thing is over. I believe in the WWE wanting to do Jelly Roll and Cody Rhodes versus McAfee and Randy. Otherwise, what's Jelly Roll there for? Unless Jelly Roll saves Cody and stops McAfee and he helps him win?
Is Cody crying now? Like, what's going on here?
I don't know. He says, I love you to Punk. My dad would be extremely proud of you. And they're hugging and crying. This is
Why is there
wrestling.
A Film Nevada thing going on the bottom here?
Well, it's like the show's over. All right. There you go.
They're saying we love each other? What the hell's going on
He's
here?
like, Cody says he loved me. I love all of you. And these titles are yours as much as they are ours. And we're here to celebrate with the people. And now Cody and Punk going into the crowd to celebrate.
And goes the black before they go in the crowd. Whatever happened?
I don't know. What is this? I don't understand what's going on now. Why is Lin-Manuel Miranda narrating some sort of WrestleMania commercial after SmackDown? This is confusing to me, John. I don't like this.
Well, this is just a hype package for Mania. I mean, that's all it is.
Okay.
But at least you said, yeah, there we go. The Showcase the Immortals, grandest stage of them all. Like, thank you for saying all the catchphrases over the years.
What about the granddaddy of them all? I like that. Granddaddy. All right. Okay, other matches at WrestleMania, John. We've covered Cody versus Randy. I'm going with Randy. You've got Cody. Do you think Jelly Roll might save Cody? Is Jelly Roll the guy? I mean, he should be involved, right?
I think he'll be involved. I don't know how it will work out exactly, but I think he will be involved, yes.
I think he takes another RKO.
Maybe. I limit his wrestling involvement because I don't think he's very good at it, but they probably will get him involved somehow, some way in terms of wrestling, sadly.
I believe they're going to do that tag match. Okay, other matches. WrestleMania Night 1. We've got Seth Rollins versus Gunther. And I really enjoyed Gunther's promo. Seth was like, why, Gunther? Why do you want to face me? What is this reason? What is the deal? And Gunther's like, it's not because of Paul Heyman. It's because I hate this idea that you think you're better than me in the ring. I'm the best wrestler. I'm way better than you. And I'm going to prove it at WrestleMania. And I was like, ooh, yes. I like this. And that you could feel there was like some reality there from Gunther. Because, a lot of people would say Seth is the best worker in the WWE and this and that, but I think others would say Gunther. I think others would make a real strong case for Gunther. I think there are a lot of people who would be in a Seth Rollins camp saying Seth is the best wrestler in WWE, bell to bell. I would be in another camp. I would say it is Gunther. That's why when Gunther said that to Seth, I was like, yeah, Gunther, you tell him. You tell him. You tell everybody that you're the man. So that match had no heat until Gunther started talking that stuff on Raw this week. I was like, ooh, okay. Raw, I felt like, did a way better job than SmackDown of hyping me up for WrestleMania. A couple promos on Raw got me extra hype for some matches that I did not really care about, including Gunther and Seth. I really like Gunther's promo on Raw. I thought he sold the hell out of this match. And I've got him winning because he's the man.
Well, to be fair, SmackDown, a lot of it was just hype packages. There wasn't really much action, I would say, tonight on SmackDown. But yeah, I think Gunther's going to win. I feel like you can't stop him now. Like, you build him up doing this whole gimmick that he destroys people, ends people's careers. I don't feel losing right now is a good idea.
I'm kind of torn on this match. I feel like Gunther might win, but also this is Seth's return match.
Yeah.
And, you are building Seth up for some stuff. And I think that Roman probably walks out as champion of Raw. And having Seth with a big win at WrestleMania and Seth and Roman as the top, two of the top guys on Raw the night after Mania works.
I get that. It works either way, too, with Punk as well.
Yeah, but I think that Seth-Roman thing needs to happen.
Yeah, Mania, one year, yeah, sure.
Or SummerSlam. This year.
I don't know if it's as big on SummerSlam. I feel like it's got to happen Mania. Because they've done so much. They had that three-way a couple of years ago, right? Or last year. So
yeah,
they got to do a one-on-one. They've had encounters at Mania before. Seth screwed over Roman, cashed in the Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
they got to do a one-on-one eventually at Mania.
Maybe. But I'm torn on this one. I could see Seth winning. I'm going to go with Gunther, but I think this one could go either way. I think the match will be very good because, again, these are two of the top in-ring wrestlers, bell-to-bell wrestlers in the world.
I see your view, but I really feel it needs to go Gunther's way. You can still have Seth lose, and he'll be fine in the end.
I'm picking Gunther ultimately, but I think it could kind of go either way. I could see Seth winning too, but I'm going to go with Gunther. I'm going to stick with your pick, Johnny. How about we get the women's tag team title match, Fatal 4-Way. Nia Jackson, Lash Legends defending against Charlotte and Bliss, Bayley and Lyra, and the Bella Twins, technically now, although Brie Bella and Paige may be the team that we see. I think we see a title change. I've been told that Charlotte loses odd-numbered Manias and wins the even numbers. So this is even. So Charlotte and Bliss should probably win. My son told me that tonight. I was like, I didn't know that.
All right, that's interesting. I didn't know that either. I had Charlotte and Bliss mainly just because I feel Charlotte's lost a bunch of Manias lately. And I feel like they're going to give her a win here, finally.
Apparently, she's won all the even-numbered Manias that she's been in and all the odd numbers she'd lost. She goes back and forth. Win-loss, win-loss.
I just feel she lost a bunch of big ones. She lost to Rhea. She lost to Tiffany. I feel they got to give her a win back here.
Yeah. I think Charlotte and Bliss should get the belts back here. Or, Bayley and Lyra would be nice. Nice redemption story for them. I think it'll be Charlotte and Bliss, though. That's my pick.
I could also see honestly, Nia and Lash retain, actually. That would be my second pick on that one.
They've held it for a while, though.
Not really. I mean, come on. Tag titles, you can hang on to them a little bit longer. And just because those tag titles flip so many times, you feel like it's long.
Yeah, I do really like Nia and Lash as a tag team, too. I think they're great.
There's more you could probably do with them, too, I think. But
yeah.
I mean, it's Mania. I could understand a change.
Yeah. They are kind of a weird tag team, though, because I feel like Lash is a babyface and Nia is a heel. That's the only weird part about that tag team. Other than that, I think they're great. But the reaction to them is kind of odd. Fans don't want to cheer Nia, but they do want to cheer Lash, you know?
I think it depends where they're at sometimes. I feel like they both get a lot of good heat sometimes.
Maybe I just want to cheer Lash. I think she's fantastic. All right, how about AJ Lee defending the Intercontinental Championship against Becky Lynch? I don't have a ton of interest in this match. I'm a little... I don't know. I feel like they've done so much together over the year that it's already played out. I think Becky wins this one, though. AJ hasn't lost since she's come back. I think this is where she puts Becky over. And Becky gets a win at WrestleMania. Big time Bex, the man.
This was the whole point of, like, why Becky put her over on all those other, like, the mixed tag they did. The fact that she won in Chicago was kind of, like, a little unnecessary. But I guess if they're doing Mania, okay, fine. Becky wanted to win at Mania. I guess that was the way to repay it. I don't think we really needed this match at Mania. Of all the other people not getting Mania, it's kind of disappointing. This feels like this is unnecessary, but fine. Becky's going to win, and I'm not looking forward to this match. It's night what? It's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
It's okay
We're
that I'm
previewing
missing
night one right now, John.
It's okay that I'm missing it.
I think Becky wins, though, right? We're both in agreement with Becky winning. I'm not so excited about this match either.
Yeah, Becky wins. Hopefully it's not too long.
Stephanie Vaquer defending the Women's World Championship against Liv Morgan. This match was like whatever until Liv got pushed into Roxanne and bumped her head. And then Liv this week came in with two black eyes, big bump on her head, going bananas on Stephanie Vaquer. Like, just so much fire from Liv Morgan that I've never really seen from her before. It was like a different version, like a switch had flipped with her, and I was very impressed. I'm not like a big Liv Morgan fan, but the fire that she showed, the pull-apart brawl that she had with Stephanie Vaquer, the screaming she did, the crazy face, the black eyes, like, I was like, man, Liv Morgan is out for blood. She wants to kill Stephanie Vaquer. I was into it. I was really impressed with Liv Morgan's performance. And she pushed Stephanie into the what's her name? Kathy Kelly, and they tried to do like a Kathy Kelly's head got hit, but they tried to like redo the thing that Liv and Roxanne had happened to them. It was really weird. Pushed Stephanie into Kathy Kelly in the ring while she was doing an interview, and then Liv attacked Stephanie. But the attack I thought was really good, and Liv's fire and her facial expressions and her screaming I thought was fantastic. And, I don't know about you, John, but for me it did a lot to sell the match and get me interested. It felt like there was real heat there between Liv Morgan and Stephanie, and quite frankly, there may be, because Stephanie pushed Liv so hard into Roxanne that Liv could have suffered, and Liv and Roxanne both could have suffered career-ending injuries. So, maybe Liv is mad. Maybe Stephanie has a receipt coming. Who knows what this match is going to be like? But I'm interested now. It's got my attention. Sometimes accidents happen, and they get your attention. It feels like seeing Liv Morgan on Raw felt like the Becky Lynch moment with her nose bloody and she's in the ring, or she's in the crowd like, come on, after she gets her nose broken by Nia Jax. It was an accident, but it was one of those happy accidents that actually worked in her favor. I feel like Liv Morgan had one of those moments on Monday Night Raw on the go-home show to WrestleMania to boot. Like, man, it was a pretty good time to have all this happen. Obviously not a great time to get a concussion or a potential concussion, but I do think that the accident added a lot to the match and a lot to the presentation of Liv Morgan this week on Raw. What did you think, John? I'm obviously really into it. I doubt you were as into it because you're a heavy critic of everything. You have no fun. I don't even know if you like wrestling. I'm confused, but it's okay.
Well, I actually did like that segment.
There you go.
I thought it was entertaining.
Right. Liv had good fire, no?
Yeah, the problem I had and what kind of killed me from it was the fact that I had to watch the Liv Morgan music video. Did you see that?
Yes, that was not good. I don't know what that was.
Awful.
Yeah.
I was
Ignore
this
that.
is what we're going to get?
Ignore that.
No. You're making her the champion and you're going to play that crap? No way. I don't want that. I want much less of that.
It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't good.
It was
No,
awful.
It was bad. No, you're right.
It was so horrendous.
Yeah. You
Never play that again.
No. It's no good. Skip.
No. You can't just be this psychotic crazy person and then try to be a cheap Lady Gaga ripoff.
That
crap.
was obviously filmed before she got attacked. She doesn't have the bump on her head there. Well, she got the bump on her head and everything changed. Different Liv Morgan.
You know what she's trying to do. You know what she's trying to do with that crap, and we don't need that crap in WWE.
I have no idea what she's trying to do.
She's trying to spawn off in another career. You don't remember that when she got arrested, the diary that she had another career she wants to do. She's trying to do that here, using WWE to do it here. Looks like.
I don't know what you're talking about with the diary and another career. I don't know what you're talking about.
You'd have to look back when she got arrested on this, but she. Wrestling's not her whole thing. She wants to do something else afterwards, going to movies, music. Obviously, music career now. So, and it looks like WWE's trying to help her do it.
Sure,
and that's fine. Do that, but we don't need you to be the champion at the same time. So you have to force feed us this crap as well at the same time.
Well, let's just not do the music on the wrestling. Stick to off screen like R-Truth does. We don't have to see R-Truth's music all the time. Except this theme song. If she sings her own theme song, that's fine, whatever. Do that. It's enough. I don't know. She wants to do a music video. She wants to pursue a music career. A lot of wrestlers pursue musical careers. I got no problem with that. Chris Jericho does it. Ronald Truth, among others. So, it's fine. I got no problem with that. I just don't really need to see it on Raw. Was that a gimmick thing? Because it felt like it was Liv Morgan. It wasn't whatever her real name is. That was a in-gimmick performance. That was part of her character. WWE told her to do that. It didn't feel like that was her going out on her own to do this. It felt like WWE was we want Liv Morgan to be a music video person. We want to do a music video for Liv Morgan. Somebody had that idea, and it was approved. No? Because it was in gimmick.
Yeah, it felt that way. And again, awkward when you just saw that segment like you just talked about, and then we see that. It didn't go together whatsoever. I don't know why we had to see that. That should have been separate. It shouldn't have been on Raw at all. But they aired that, so this is why I get the thumbs down for that.
I mean, I'm not going to defend the music video, but I will say that I was very, very impressed with Liv Morgan on Raw and her fire there attacking Stephanie Vaquer. I think it did a lot to sell me for the match, and I think that Liv will wind up winning the title. I think it's Liv's time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you think about it, Stephanie, I think, is the longest reigning champion right now in all of WWE. So if she's ever going to lose, now's the time to lose it. And Liv won the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
More often than not, the Rumble winner usually wins at Mania. So I think she'll win.
Yeah. I don't know how good the match will be, but I think Liv will win. Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. I think this will be a fun match. The build to it has been weird. Drew McIntyre last week cut a promo inside of a prison cell talking about how Jacob has been to prison and he's a bad guy and this and that. And then Jacob comes out in a cop car in the back of the car and then does a promo tonight on SmackDown on top of a police car with two policemen kind of standing guard. It was an odd statement. I didn't understand. Was he a prisoner or was he, like, escorted there by the police? Either way, Jacob's promo was kind of long and rambling, and I don't know. I like Jacob Fatu, but once in a while he gets a microphone and I go, where's this going? What is he actually saying? He said, get a calculator and do the math because I'm going to dog walk Drew's bitch ass. You know what I mean? What does that mean, get a calculator and do the math? Like, he just says a lot of things like that. Get a calculator, do the math. And I'm like, all right. He doesn't say a lot. I mean, he says a lot of words, but there's not a ton of substance in those promos. I was in jail. I'm proud of that because it made me a better man and it brought me where I am today. And I made mistakes, but it's like, all right. You know, he says those things and some, and he goes on and on. It was a long promo. I wasn't really into it. Had me wondering, where's Danhausen? Can we get Danhausen back on the TV? I liked it when Danhausen was here. What do you think of Jacob Fatu's promo?
I won't disagree with you. I mean, it did feel kind of long, and I feel like Jacob needs to keep more to the point with a lot of things he says, but I still think the match at Mania is going to be very good. I think Unsanctioned for Jacob and Drew, like in that kind of style, it could be one of the better matches you see tomorrow, I think. And it's also one of the first matches that they are going to show, I think, on ESPN2, right? So they're going to want that to be really good. So they're going to give them a bit of time, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I believe this match and the next match we're going to be talking about will be two matches being shown on ESPN, right? WrestleMania.
Yeah, like the first hour or something of WrestleMania is like pretty much free in the States. So
yeah,
they're going to want to make that good, I think.
Yeah, I think it will be good. I think Jacob gets the win, too.
He kind of has to, again, because he lost so much going into this.
Yeah.
I know Drew lost the title, but at least Drew had a reign. Jacob didn't even get a shot at it, so... Yeah, Jacob gets the win here at Mania.
Mm-hmm. I think it could be a show-stealing match. Unfortunately, the build to it has been kind of lukewarm, but I think when we see it in the ring, it'll be very good. We've got The Vision, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and iShowSpeed taking on the Usos and LA Knight. I believe the celebrities will win. Logan Paul, iShowSpeed, and their wrestler buddy, Austin Theory. I think they get the win over the Usos and LA Knight. I don't have a ton of expectations for this match. I think they're going to do what they can to get iShowSpeed through it.
Okay. Like, I agree with you trying to get iShowSpeed through it, but I think iShowSpeed will take the loss in this one. Because, like, yes, he's trained all this, but still he's going to be facing the Usos and LA Knight. And I think this is probably going to start WrestleMania, so I think we'll start with the faces going over. So I'm going to go with the Usos and LA Knight.
Wow. Okay, John. Well, night one has been previewed, and we have different picks for a lot of matches, which is fun. You've got the Usos and LA Knight. I've got The Vision and iShowSpeed. We both have Jacob Fatu over Drew McIntyre. We both have Liv Morgan over Stephanie Vaquer to have a new Women's World Champ. We both have Becky Lynch over AJ Lee for a new Intercontinental Champ. We both have Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss winning the Women's Tag Team titles. We both have Gunther over Seth Rollins. But the main event, you have Cody Rhodes retaining, and I have Randy Orton becoming the new WWE champion. So the first match and the last match, different picks. The rest, all the same. Imagine that.
No, it's not like Dynasty where it's all over the place.
Yeah, I can't remember what we picked for Dynasty.
Oh, I don't think we did very well. There was lots of surprises on Dynasty because, it's AEW for you. You think it goes one way, it goes completely the other way. So,
I want to talk about Darby Allin, the new AEW champion, and a little bit about AEW Dynasty that happened last weekend. But first, let's get to WrestleMania Night 2 preview. Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar set to open Night 2 right away. Oba, Brock. It's a big match. Biggest match of Oba Femi's life. One of the biggest matches of the weekend. A lot of anticipation. I think a lot of people will be very disappointed if Oba Femi does not win.
Yep.
I think I'll be disappointed if Oba Femi does not win. I'd like to see, some new blood. I'd like to see Oba Femi as a legitimized main eventer right away going after WrestleMania. Night after Mania, Oba Femi comes in the ring and he is made. He just beat Brock Lesnar. He could challenge for the world title. He could be a main event. He could go up against Roman Reigns or CM Punk or Cody Rhodes or Randy Orton, and you could believe it if he beats Brock Lesnar. If he doesn't, it's just another guy on the roster. So I think a lot is riding on this match. I want Oba Femi to win. I think Oba Femi will win. I did not love his promo on Raw this week. I thought it was a little weak. I don't love the fake accent. He doesn't talk in that African accent in real life.
Right.
I don't love the accent. I think it hurts him. I think it hurts him being able to actually communicate and present himself in a real way where you can actually connect with him. I think there's a disconnect with the audience a little bit when he speaks because you go, what is this? Who are you? Because the accent comes and goes. Like, he's not even really that good at it. It drops, And at this point, he's like too far into the gimmick and everything to get rid of it. It's tough. It's tough. They have saddled him with a fake accent that makes his promo ability, I think, limited. I think it limits him. And seeing him with a live microphone in the middle of the ring on Raw did make me rethink whether or not he could be a main eventer in the WWE. It really did. The entrance is cool. He's very impressive in the ring. He's got a presence. He's got natural charisma. But the WWE decided that he needs to speak in a fake Nigerian accent. He is Nigerian, but he grew up in the States. Like, he doesn't really have an accent. I've heard him speak. I've heard, like, the real guy speak. His name is Isaac Odugbeson. He's from Lagos, Nigeria. He was born in Lagos, Nigeria. But I guess he grew up in Nigeria, but moved to the United States in 2017. But I don't think his accent is that thick, right? 2017. It's like 9 years here. Is it a real accent, Sean? I don't think it is. I thought I've heard him speak like normal, like without an accent.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. We've heard it.
I have heard that, right?
WWE TV,
Am I imagining this?
It.
Because I'm looking at it now, and I'm like, okay, well, I didn't realize he was actually living in Nigeria for most of his life. Like, he only came to the States in 2016, 2017. So that's not a long time. But I have heard him speak without an accent. Like, it is plausible that he does have an accent because he has not been in America for that long. But I feel like I've heard him speak and he doesn't have it. Like, he's putting it on for the character.
Yeah,
right?
well, that's those two. I mean, it's been close
You've
to 10
seen
years
this too,
now.
right? I'm not imagining this.
No, you're not imagining it at all. Like, we've both seen it together, actually. You've seen it on WWE TV and off WWE TV, him without the accent, so.
Yeah. Tough. Didn't work for Kofi Kingston. He had to drop that Jamaican accent. However,
Look at
Lana,
Kofi these days.
not as effective without the fake Russian accent. Never know.
Yeah, that played more into the character. I feel like
Yes.
Oba's character not completely defined so much.
Yeah. And I think that if you let him just talk, he might be able to get over a little bit more. He's over quite a bit now, but I think long term it'll be tough in a main event when you're up doing promos with, real top main eventers who can cut promos. If you're doing this accent, I think it might hinder you. I think he beats Brock, though. I think the match will be a lot of fun. I don't think it'll be very long. Typical Brock, but I think it'll be high impact, and Oba Femi will win.
Well, that's your big hope there. And, I understand that, and I get why people want this, but I think they built somebody up for someone to face Brock, just for Brock to win. Because this isn't the end game for Brock right here, just to lose right now. So this is just for Brock to look like, maybe there's a little chink in the armor. And Oba, I think, will have a bit of a moment where it looks like he's going to win. But in the end, Brock's going to win, I think. This is also on ESPN again as well, ESPN 2. And they want to showcase Brock. And Brock's more known, I think, by that audience.
All the more reason to have Oba Femi beat him, so you expose a new star to the audience who's going to be there for the next 10 years.
Will he be there for the next 10 years?
Well, he's 27 years old.
Right. So, does it mean he's going to be there for the next...
No, but he could
last,
be.
Right?
Brock is... Come on, man. Brock is 48. Oba is 27.
Right. No, I get you.
Oba
I'm just saying,
win.
I get that, but I can understand Brock winning this, because, this isn't the end game for Brock. It's Oba. And Oba, just to get to wrestle Brock, that's a big thing for him.
I say you make him all the way. Have him beat Brock.
I feel they're kind of like you, right? They're not completely sold on Oba yet. And I feel like he's got to prove himself.
Oh, man. Do you hear those reactions, though?
Yeah, I hear the reactions, but again, I don't know if they're sold on him.
All right, well, I'm going with Oba. Johnny's going with Brock. How about the six-pack ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship? Penta defending against Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. I think Javon Evans wins the Intercontinental Championship. He's bouncy. He's fun to watch. Give him something.
I feel like it's kind of almost a walk on that one. It's just the way they've kind of hinted it, how he'll be the youngest IC champion ever. This is you talk about starting somebody. This is where you start somebody right here, is by doing this kind of match, I think, and giving them this kind of over. I definitely think Javon's going to win. The other guys are good, and it's great to see Rey get to be back at WrestleMania in this kind of match. And even for Rusev to finally get an opportunity. I just don't see them winning this match, though.
I mean, good for Dragon Lee and JD McDonough, too. They get to be at WrestleMania.
I mean, they're just kind of thrown. I mean, Dragon Lee was doing something with Gunther.
Who cares? They're on the show. You know how many guys aren't on the show?
That's true. They weren't just in a battle royal.
Yeah.
Right?
Dragon Lee is at WrestleMania. He's on the show. He's in the stadium. He's not in the arena tonight. Angelo Contagonis, member of the team over at join.ringsidereport.net. Thank you, Angelo, for supporting. Support like Angelo does over at join.ringsidereport.net. Become a member of the YouTube channel or go to membership.ringsidereport.net to support there. Angelo says he's going with Oba. Angelo's with me, Johnny. He's going with Oba.
You don't always get what you want.
Huh?
So you don't always get what you want. Like, you want Oba, it doesn't mean you're going to get Oba. Javon, I think, will get it, though.
Imagine always getting what you want. That'd be crazy. Javon Evans, I think he will win the Intercontinental Championship. How about the Women's Championship? Oh, doctor. What a match. Jade, Cargill, Rhea, Ripley. Ooh. Yes. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. This is fun. The build has been interesting. The two women involved, big-time stars. We're seeing a lot of title changes. Do we see a title defense here? Like, I don't know if we've predicted anybody to retain a championship outside of you predicting Cody to win.
Right.
Could Jade beat Rhea? I feel like she might. I don't know, though.
Yeah, I go more with Rhea winning, actually.
Damn, man. Is nobody going to retain their championship at WrestleMania? Are we seeing everybody?
That's why I gave...
That's why I gave
Cody. Yeah.
The only guy who retain a belt at WrestleMania. Because I'm predicting everybody losing their belts. New champions everywhere at WrestleMania. Which seems unlikely, but it's also where they do a ton of title changes. Also, the WWE does nothing. They do no title changes, no flips, no nothing all year, basically. WrestleMania is the time to kind of refresh, reset, and give people belts. I could see Rhea winning, but I'm going to go with Jade winning and Rhea maybe taking the belt in a rematch at Backlash or something. I'm going to say that this isn't done at Mania. This is just their first match, and Jade will win this one thanks to the baddies. I think the baddies will help. There'll be some interference, and Jade will win. We got to have some title retentions. I think some people will retain, and Jade will probably be the only one I pick to retain. Jade. Maybe Sami, but Jade. I got Jade winning. Help from baddies. Rhea will get help down the road at Backlash or something.
I get that, but yeah, I just feel Jade, it hasn't been a great reign, and I feel like Rhea, like, she's the biggest star they have in the women's division. It just makes sense to put the title on her on their biggest show.
Yeah, but don't forget, John, we need a lot of rematches for Backlash because Backlash is in 3 weeks in Tampa.
Yeah, you could do they switch the title. Well, rematch. I won my rematch because I lost.
I think they're going to save some title switches for Backlash because you need to have something happen there.
Well, you didn't do Julia versus Tiffany. Tiffany just being number one contender. There you go. That's a match.
All right. Well, I'm going with Jade to retain. You got Rhea. Fine. Let's just move on. Trick Williams with Lil Yachty challenging Sami Zayn for the United States Championship. I think Sami turns full heel, does something dastardly, and holds on to the belt.
That'd be great. I feel Trick's going to win, but that'd be awesome what you're saying.
He kind of was hinting at it. He's like, why are people not happy with me? What have I done? He seems like annoyed with the crowd. In his promo tonight, he was like, what's the deal here? I didn't do anything wrong. Why are people turning on me? That's when you turn on them.
I feel like this has happened before with him in the past. I mean, it kind of makes sense. And yeah, it could very well happen. I just feel they're going to give Trick a big moment because I think they really are trying to push him like crazy. And I felt they were doing this match before, and the fact that it's for the title, to me, it just kind of solidifies the fact that they're trying to make him into a bigger star.
Another title change you're predicting. Okay, I'm going with Sami. I'm going to go with Sami retaining, doing something evil. Johnny's going with Trick to become the new United States champion. Demon Finn versus Dominik Mysterio. I'll admit I've lost interest in this. I'm going to go with Demon Finn to win. I don't care about this one, really.
We talked about this before. I feel like Finn has to win this match because he has nothing else. Like, if he loses the Demon, it's pretty much over for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Angelo likes Rhea Ripley to win. He's going with you on that one. How about it?
As he
Demon
should.
Finn over Dom. Huh?
I said, as he should. He should always go with it. Yeah, Demon Finn for the win.
Demon Finn, yeah. CM Punk, okay. Roman Reigns, World Heavyweight Championship. It's the main event, John. It's the main event, John, of night 2. It's the real main event of WrestleMania. It's closing everything. It's the thing that ends the whole thing. I think Roman Reigns will win, possibly with help from Randy and Pat.
Yeah, I think something's going to go down in this. I don't know what exactly. Like, maybe you're right about that. Maybe The Rock will get involved. I think something big is going to happen in this match. So, yeah, but I think Roman's going to win.
I think something major will happen. I think a major angle will go down in this match. And unfortunately, I think it'll involve Pat McAfee. Because
maybe
CM Punk and Pat McAfee have been trading promos back and forth. Why?
Yeah.
Why? On WWE TV. Why? Why did CM Punk dedicate so much of his promo a couple weeks ago to Pat McAfee? Why did Pat McAfee talk primarily about CM Punk last week on SmackDown? And why, when Pat McAfee and Randy Orton were already gone from the arena tonight on SmackDown, did CM Punk come out at the end of the show to have a nice, warm moment with Cody Rhodes? Because they are one side and Roman and Randy are the other. We might even see a tag match at Backlash, Roman and Randy against Punk and Cody. That could happen. That could happen, too. I would much rather that than the Jelly Roll Pat McAfee tag match we talked about before, which would be awful. Roman and Randy versus Cody and Punk. That's a fun tag team match for Backlash. That's a main event. I'll watch that. But I think Roman and Randy may be in cahoots. I think Pat McAfee and CM Punk trading promos was no accident. I don't think they were just shooting, because you can't just shoot on WWE TV. It's not how it works. There's a plan. So I believe something's going to happen here with Roman siding with McAfee and Randy against Punk and Cody. Roman doesn't like Cody either. Makes sense. I'm going with Roman taking the belt away from Punk with a lot of tomfoolery, salad dressing, shenanigans.
Another thing to take into consideration, too, is Roman's lost his last 2 Manias, so they'll give him a win back here.
Yep. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You want to see how he did?
In terms of the predictions here, I feel like Sunday were much more mixed, I think, in terms of the predictions.
Let me give you some betting odds. So, we're both picking Roman Reigns to win. He is minus 250 the favorite. Punk 170 the dog.
Really? Wow.
Yep, Roman's favored. I mean, we both got him, so makes sense. Randy Orton. You got Cody. He is the underdog. Plus 185. Randy minus 275 to win. That's my pick.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Liv Morgan minus 450. Pretty big favorite to beat Stephanie Vaquer. Plus 275. Rhea Ripley minus 300 to beat the plus 200 Jade Cargill. I'll take the underdog there. I'll go with the Jade. Plus 200. Becky Lynch, huge favorite. Minus 450 over AJ Lee. Plus 275. Oba Femi minus 300. Brock Lesnar plus 200. Okay. Oba's the favorite.
I like that.
Yeah. Oh, right, because you got Brock, right?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I've got Oba, and betting odds, Vegas says Oba wins. Sami and Trick is a pick'em, minus 120 on either side.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I see that, though. I can see that go either way.
Well, I've got Sami, and you've got Trick, too, so even on this show, we're torn. Drew McIntyre, plus 375. Jacob Fatu, minus 650, the favorite. One of the bigger favorites on this whole show, if not the biggest. If not the biggest. Yeah, Jacob Fatu actually is the biggest favorite. No, sorry. Oh, damn. The Usos and LA Knight are the biggest favorites on the card. Minus 700 to win. The Vision and iShowSpeed plus 400. Wow. John, I had Vision and iShowSpeed. Not looking good for me. Vegas usually knows.
It's a good payoff if you win.
Yes. Jacob Fatu minus 650 to win. Gunther minus 600 to beat Seth Rollins plus 350. Gunther, pretty big favorite.
Surprising.
Bailey and Lyra minus 200 favorites to win. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, man. The biggest underdog, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair plus 700. They are the biggest dogs in that match. The Bellas plus 150, second favorite to win. Irresistible Forces plus 500. And then Charlotte and Bliss. But the Vegas odds have Bailey and Lyra at minus 200 to win that match.
Wow.
Finn minus 600 over Dom. Penta minus 165, favored to retain. Javon Evans minus 125, so he's in the mix. Then we got Rey Mysterio plus 400, Rusev plus 1,200, Dragon Lee plus 2,200, JD McDonough plus 2,200. So odds makers think Penta retains, but they're giving a slight chance to Javon Evans too. Coming in about even money. So how did we do, John? I think we did okay. I've got Roman, right? We both had Roman. He's a favorite. I had Randy. He's a big favorite. You didn't have that. We both have Liv. She's a favorite. I had Jade. She's a dog. You've got Rhea. We both have Becky. She's favored. You've got Brock. He's a dog. I've got Oba. He's a favorite. Sami and Trick is a pick'em. We both went with Jacob Fatu, big favorite. Gunther, big favorite. Women's tag match, kind of all over the map. Bailey and Lyra as the favorite, which makes sense. I'm really surprised that iShowSpeed and The Vision are the underdogs. Usos and LA Knight, big favorites. That's who you picked. I picked the other way. And Penta, who neither of us picked, minus 165 to retain. Javon, minus 125. That's who we picked, but, you know, he's in the mix there for sure. And then Finn, a huge favorite, who we both picked. So I think we're pretty much on the money there. We picked a couple of underdogs, but for the most part, without seeing the betting odds, we went with all the heavy favorites on this show, John, which tells you a lot about WrestleMania. It's predictable, but there are some things that we're not so sure about. I like when we can preview a WWE show and have different picks, because for the most part, we pick everything the same. Night one, you went with LA Knight and the Usos. I went with Logan, Theory, and iShowSpeed. So we differed in that one, and then we differed in the main event. I went with Randy. You went with Cody. We both have Jacob over Drew, Liv over Stephanie, Becky over AJ, and Charlotte and Alexa winning. Then night two, you've got Brock. I've got Oba. We both have Javon winning the IC title. You've got Rhea becoming new champ. I've got Jade retaining. You've got Trick becoming new champ. I've got Sami retaining. We both have Finn, and we both have Roman. So kind of a bit of a mix here, John. It'll be fun to watch this weekend to see who got what and where and how.
Well, I'll watch Sunday. I won't be seeing Saturday, though.
Yeah, you're wrestling.
So, yeah. I'll be in
where are you wrestling tomorrow?
St. Basil. It's the annual heavyweight Quebec show.
Yes.
Almost like the Quebec WrestleMania show that we always do. So I'm not wrestling Jeremy Prophet. I usually wrestle Jeremy Prophet. I'm not wrestling him tomorrow. But it should be a good match. We're wrestling Wilson Colas. Wrestled him a bunch of times.
Cool.
So it should be a very good match.
Angelo going with Rhea Ripley, Oba Femi, Sami Zayn, and Demon Finn. Nice picks there from Angelo. Johnny, we made picks for AEW Dynasty last week, and I think we got some of them.
If any.
I think we got MJF beating Kenny, right? Did I have
We got that one. Yeah, we had that. Yeah.
I think we thought Ospreay might beat Jon Moxley. He did not. Moxley beats Ospreay to retain the AEW Continental Championship.
And Jericho lost too.
Yes. That Ospreay-Moxley match was fantastic.
I mean, I felt it was a lot of good matches to start.
Yes.
Like, I honestly, like, the opening match was very good. The Bucks against Okada and Konosuke, like, that was a great way to start the show.
Yeah. Great tag team match. Bucks win. Kind of what we thought, right? I think I predicted the Bucks to win.
Well, we both did. Yeah. That, again, one of the rare ones we got right. Yeah.
Yeah. AEW is hard to predict. That match was fantastic, though. The Bucks are so good, especially with Okada and Takeshita. Those guys are just, all four of them are tremendous wrestlers. That match was very good. One of the best matches on the show.
I enjoyed Edge and Christian as FTR. I thought that was also a very good match.
Yep. Good tag team wrestling in AEW. A lost art in WWE, but in AEW, they have excellent tag team wrestling. Which is good.
FTR won?
Yes, FTR won, which we did not expect either. We thought Edge and Christian would win in Canada. They did not.
Only like one Canadian, I think, won in Canada.
And it was Kyle Fletcher, who I forgot was even Canadian.
O'Reilly.
Kyle Fletcher's the other one. He's Australian. Kyle O'Reilly, who, I forgot he was Canadian. I also forgot his last name. He's from Vancouver, which I didn't really know. I don't know.
Well, it'd be hard to know because he mainly wrestled in the U.S., so, like...
Right.
That's it. You wouldn't know it.
Well, apparently Kyle O'Reilly is Canadian. I had no idea. And he returned. Apparently he was gone. I also had no idea. And he teamed with Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong to beat the Dogs. The Dogs, just came in, and they lost the trios titles to Orange, Roderick, and O'Reilly.
But you saw what happened, though, right? There was, an injury that happened during the match.
Is that why they flipped the titles?
I don't know if that's what they flipped the title, but, it was a handicap match.
Yeah.
It was mainly just, it was Finlay and Connors, doing the match themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if maybe they decided to flip it there, but you could tell the match, something was off there. So I don't know if they were always planning to do that, but, they might as well because... the Dogs are just a tag team now, not a trios anymore.
At that point in the pay-per-view, that match just didn't need to happen. You're 3.5, almost 4 hours into this thing, and you're another match before the main event? Come on, just get to the main event. AEW pay-per-views are really good. This was a good pay-per-view, had a lot of good matches, but it was 4.5 hours. It's too long. 4 hours should be your big-time maximum longest show you do. 3 hours is really what you should be aiming for. 3.5 is acceptable. 4 is your max. Anything over 4, I think, is offensive. It's too much wrestling. Unnecessary. So I would have cut a couple matches. This trios match would have been one of them. MJF beats Kenny Omega in what I think was the match of the night. Incredible stuff. MJF gets the win. Does a little cheating, as he would.
It was good. It's hard for me to say it was the match tonight because by the time I got to there, I was so damn tired. That was the thing. I enjoyed it, but the problem is I think because it was so long, it took away from how good the main event probably was because I was just okay, this is just too long now at this point. But I thought it was very impressive in terms of what MJF and Kenny pulled off. That top rope, off Kenny's finish, that was a little scary. One-winged angel there,
nuts.
I don't know if maybe they shouldn't
so much
stuff
that was scary.
Yeah, the tombstone as well. Yeah, the finish and all that. Yeah,
Ugh.
A lot of scariness. Yeah, and they go for that long as well. To go almost an hour too as well.
They went 40 minutes. It was crazy, and it was so intense, so high impact, very athletic match. Really impressive. But exactly as advertised, exactly as expected. MJF going toe-to-toe with the great Kenny Omega and coming up as the winner in the end. However, Darby Allin also won, beating Andrade to get a title shot. And he said on the pay-per-view that he wants that title shot Wednesday night, Dynamite, in Everett, Washington, where he's from, just outside of Seattle. And Darby hit like 4 coffin drops, a headlock takeover, and a pin to beat MJF and become the new AEW World Champion. In basically a squash.
Well, you're getting ahead of yourself there because like it was supposed to start the show.
Yeah.
MJF just shows up, and then Renee tells him like, "Oh, you have a match like right now," and he's like, "What?" And like Darby's going to the ring, and they're announcing the world title match, and then MJF's like, "No, this is not happening. We're not doing this right now." And then Bryan Danielson got on the mic and said that Tony Khan like agrees with you. It won't happen now. It'll happen in the main event instead of the start of the show. So that they actually let MJF get ready and all this. But yeah, he still like just pretty much squashed him. And anyway,
yeah, squashed him.
But it was well done. I like the whole fact that Sting was there as well. It really gave it a better feel with Sting there. Like just add to the whole like this is it for Darby. He's got to do it now. Like this is the perfect time. Like it's in his hometown and everything. Like his hero's there and and the way it was done too with how MJF like went to go kick him in the nuts and then Darby got him back and then Darby beat him. Like he hit the coffin drop and then Darby beat him with a whole headlock takedown as well.
Yeah, like MJF had done to him years ago. Yeah.
So it was a whole huge full circle moment for Darby and this whole career pretty much right there.
Yeah.
In AEW.
Very good storytelling. Long-term storytelling from AEW. Very good.
Now, I'm not on X right now. I'm unfortunately suspended, but I have seen that people are mad that Darby won the title because Darby is not exactly considered a heavyweight. I can understand if you're just looking at it like that, but if you watch the show, I mean, it makes sense. And the way it was done too, like MJF's going to win the title back. Like Darby's not going to be a long reigning champion here.
Right.
So in that moment, the way it was all done like that, it made sense.
I agree. I think it's been a long time coming for Darby Allin. He's been one of the most entertaining guys in pro wrestling for years now with AEW. He's tremendous. He's believable. You can't see through his work. You know he's putting in maximum effort. Big sacrifice on his body. I don't care that he's not a big heavyweight. I mean, neither was Rey Mysterio. And when you're not a big heavyweight and you're not physically imposing, you have to bring something else to the table that no one else offers. And Darby Allin and Rey Mysterio, they do that. Jeff Hardy, he did that. Darby Allin offers something that no one else provides in professional wrestling. It is a full-on car crash style that leaves you wondering, how is he still walking after almost every one of his matches? He is an unreal performer. And if you don't see that, I really don't know what you're watching. I see some people, and like some respectable people. I saw Dave Meltzer say like this was a bad move, and MJF is so good, and AEW is at the hottest that they are, and why would you make like a mid-card guy your champion? And I'm like, I really don't understand why Meltzer doesn't like Darby. Maybe he doesn't give him scoops, maybe Darby kind of gives him the cold shoulder and Meltzer's kind of, but I was really surprised when I saw him be like, I don't think this is a great move. This is a fantastic move. Darby Allin needed to become world champion at some point. You needed to make Darby Allin a main event level player because he is a uniquely AEW character who is bell to bell one of the most exciting guys in all of pro wrestling. And he does things that you have never seen done before. And I don't care if you think, oh, it's dangerous and, oh, his spine won't be able to last. People said the same thing about Jeff Hardy. Some people are built different. Darby Allin is a skateboard kid who has a death wish. He is built different. He is pro wrestling. He is a perfect guy for pro wrestling and a great guy to be the AEW World Champion. Should he be a long reigning champion right now in his first run? Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. I think you could give the belt. I think they have a show in New York at some point in a month or two, and you could give the belt back to MJF then. And I think MJF is filming some sort of movie, so he's got to take time off. So you got to put the belt on somebody else. And why not Darby Allin? And why not do it on Mania week when everybody in wrestling's paying attention to the WWE? AEW goes, hey, we just made a new world champion on our TV show after we had a kick-ass pay-per-view. Very smart move for AEW to get a little attention on WrestleMania week. Get people talking about Darby Allin. Get people talking about AEW. Like, I'm not sure that we'd even be talking about AEW had Darby Allin not won the AEW World Championship this week, because there's so much WWE news to get to. A lot of shows like ours just don't have the time, don't have the focus, because we're focused 100% on WWE because it's WrestleMania week, one of the biggest weeks of the year in wrestling. So everybody's focused on WWE. But when AEW makes Darby Allin their world champion, all of a sudden, people in wrestling and people online and everywhere, they're talking about AEW. Can you believe they made Darby the champion? What do you think about Darby? Do you like Darby? Do you not like Darby? Do you think he should be champion? Do you think he's going to drop the belt? Do you think MJF will take it from him? Do you think Hangman's ever going to come back? Do you think Kenny Omega might take it from him? Who might? What, you know? All these things are being talked about now because AEW made this move. So I think the timing of it is very, very smart. I think the long-term storytelling is very, very good. And I think that Darby Allin is a guy that I've been calling for to become the AEW World Champion for years now, and it's about time. We've been saying it on this show. I can't tell you how many times. They had that four-way match. MJF was a champion on pay-per-view against Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, and Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin, and they kind of build them as these four guys are going to take the company forward, and they had a lot of promo time and a lot of stuff, and Darby came off as the guy who, promo-wise and, of course, match-wise, but mostly character and promo-wise in that moment, came off as the guy who could really go toe-to-toe with MJF and be a legitimate main event level, champion level guy for AEW. This is a guy who could be main eventing pay-per-views as the world champion, challenging for the world title. I'm thrilled with this move from AEW. I think it's great. I think Darby is so good. So good. We love Darby here. So I'm really surprised to see people not like this move. I don't really understand the people who don't like Darby Allin and don't think he should be world champion. I don't get what it is that people don't like. Is it that he's not? Do people think he's not really over? Because I feel like when Darby Allin comes out, people go nuts. I don't understand what it is that would make somebody go, shouldn't be Darby. How could you make Darby the champion? That I don't understand. I don't know. I haven't really seen a lot of it. I've seen a little bit, though. And it has surprised me because, like I said, how long have I been talking about Darby Allin becoming the AEW World Champion? When is it going to happen? I mean, it's been years now on this show. I feel like every week when we mention Darby, we go, at some point, he should become the AEW World Champion. And here he is. So, finally, I say. I love MJF. He's incredible. But give Darby a little run. Elevate Darby. That's the move.
Yeah, I don't know if it was last week or the week before. I think we said that if anyone was going to beat MJF, it'd be Ospreay at All In, or it'd be Darby just out of nowhere. And that's pretty much what just happened. So it makes sense. The main thing I see about Darby is just the size thing. He doesn't look like a heavyweight, and there's no argument there. I mean, he's not. But again, the way things went down, how he just got the title shot kind of out of nowhere and surprised MJF, I thought it made sense. And again, He's not going to be a long reigning champion. I think he'll get through Tommaso Ciampa, who's challenged him already for the title, and I definitely think he'll beat Ciampa. But when MJF gets the rematch, and he will get the rematch, I think MJF will be champion again.
Sure, but you talk a lot about this heavyweight stuff. I don't think it really matters just the way Darby wrestles. He's believable against big guys. Like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, but if you don't watch it, that's it. A lot of people just look at it at face value. They're not looking at it in terms of like what they don't watch the show all the time. They're just like, oh, that's your champion? That's a problem. I think a lot of people see it like that.
Well, watch for 2 minutes and, be amazed. Watch a Darby Allin highlight package. Guy's nuts. He's unbreakable.
It's not hard to sell. You could easily sell Darby on a lot of people once you give him a chance. But I mean, if you just look at it, don't judge a book by its cover. I think Darby's a great example of that.
He is a human crash test dummy. Darby Allin. All right, Johnny. Darby's a champ. WrestleMania is this weekend. The Hall of Fame, I think, is starting now. What a night. What a weekend. We'll be back tomorrow. 10 p.m. Eastern Time.
You will.
All right, take it easy. The Royal the Ringside Report Network will be back tomorrow. You'll be back Sunday night, John. All right, take it easy. 10 p.m. tomorrow night, Saturday night for night 1, wrapping up WrestleMania, watching the main event with you. 10 p.m. night 2, same deal, watching the main event with you, see our live reactions, react along with us. And then we'll recap everything. We'll give you our score on 10 for each night of WrestleMania. We'll give you our match of the night. We'll give you everything. Probably some quotes from The Sopranos if my brother's with me. We'll give you all sorts of stuff. This weekend, we have a loaded weekend, and we hope that you will join us for all the fun. Thank you for supporting Angelo Contagonis, Jason Pete. I see you out in Mexico. Gracias, Jason, for joining us, and thank you, everybody, for supporting over at join.ringsidereport.net and membership.ringsidereport.net. Johnny, I hope you beat everybody up tomorrow in your matches, and we'll talk to you again on Sunday, okay? But I will be back tomorrow. The Simon Brothers in full effect, the Super Simon Boys. Okay?
And also, don't worry, people. I'll be simulcasting. I'll be watching the WrestleMania Night 2 and the Canadians game at the same time, since apparently everyone has to schedule their stuff at the same time. I will be watching 2 things at once, so don't worry about that.
Is there a big game?
Yeah, the Canadians start the playoffs, game 1 on Sunday.
Oh.
Right when WrestleMania starts.
Game 1 is Sunday? Their playoff hockey is starting?
Sunday at 6, yeah.
Ooh, shucky ducky. I might watch a bit of that. I might have my eye on that. Canadians in the playoffs? That's when it really counts. I might pay a little bit of attention. Not big attention, but I might watch for a couple minutes. I'll watch some minutes in the third period. Maybe.
Well, we might be on YouTube when that happens, but okay.
Oh, what time's the game?
7 it's supposed to be at 6. 6.
6? Who they playing?
Yeah. They're playing Tampa.
Tampa? Is Tampa good?
Tampa's very good. I mean, you made the playoffs. They're all good teams now, so.
Who's the favorite?
I think Tampa's probably the favorite because they've been to the finals so many times, and we lost them in the finals in 2021.
Where's game 1? Here or in Tampa?
In Tampa.
Oh, in Tampa. So they have home ice advantage.
They do.
Best of 5 or 7?
7.
Best of 7? Opening round?
All rounds in hockey are 7 rounds.
How many rounds do they do?
They usually do 4, if I'm not mistaken. No, yeah, 4.
So this is what do you call this round? Conference?
This is the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals? No.
Yeah.
No, quarterfinals. No, because quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. It's only 3 rounds. Can't be the quarterfinals.
So then, opening rounds. Then
opening
it would be
round?
the court. Then, yeah.
Divisional.
Then the court. Then
is it divisional?
No, divisional would be the next round because that would be between the last 2 teams in the division. Because right
then
now
it'll be conference.
Then it'll be conference. Correct. Yes.
Okay. So this is opening round against Tampa, Sunday night. First game in Tampa.
Right.
Which probably cheaper to fly to Tampa, get hotel in Tampa, and buy tickets for the game in Tampa than it would be to take the Metro and get tickets for the game at the Bell Center, right?
Well, especially now where tickets are like $600 or something like that.
Right.
Like nosebleeds, so yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if it's cheaper to price out going to Tampa to see a game than to see a game in your own backyard in Montreal, because tickets are just so crazy for playoff hockey here.
I'll be going to the Laval Rocket instead, because that's at least affordable. So I'll be seeing their first playoff game when they play at Place Bell in end of April, because they haven't gone through the whole playoffs yet. They've already bypassed the first round. They're in the second round already.
Okay. They got to buy.
Yeah. They got to buy, yeah.
Okay. Wow. So Canadians playoffs on Sunday. I had no idea that was starting already. Damn.
That's the thing.
That's good.
There's playoffs tomorrow, too. I think Ottawa Senators start tomorrow.
I don't give a shit about that. Who cares?
Okay. All right.
Who cares, John? What? I barely care about the Canadians in the playoffs. You think I'm going to watch the Ottawa Senators play hockey? Are you crazy in your head, bro? That's a good one.
What?
Yanks are playing Royals 1:35 tomorrow, and 1:35 Sunday too. So I could watch the game in the afternoon and WrestleMania at night. I don't have to miss anything. I don't have any conflicts for me. My games are on in the afternoon, which is great. Nice afternoon ball games this weekend. Ooh, then the Yankees are off Monday. You know where they're playing on Tuesday, John? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
In Boston?
In Boston. At Fenway, baby. Next week, we're going to Fenway. Watch the Yankees get swept in Fenway. It's going to be bad. As long as we don't see Crochet, I'm happy. We'll probably see Crochet, and he'll probably crush us. Fucking Crochet. So
I'm hoping, fingers crossed. I think
so
that would help us get it back
Crochet.
up in the division.
Roman Anthony will hit like 6 home runs against us. I think Mike Trout. Angels came to town for 4 games. Mike Trout hit like 5 home runs. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the Angels look pretty fantastic.
Well, against the Yankees. They split the series.
Yeah.
It was 2-2. The Rays are looking
Yeah,
fantastic.
man, they scored so many runs, the Angels. It's impressive.
Yeah, but they're only 10-10. Although they're right up there for their division lead. Rangers are 10-9, A's are 10-9, and the Angels are 10-10. Mariners and Astros, who were predicted to be good, are both at the bottom of their division, 8-12. But like I said, it's still so early. We're like 20 games in of a 162 season. 142 games to go. So really, we're not anywhere where you can really gauge what's happening. But it will be fun to see the first Yankees-Red Sox series of the year. Fenway Park next week. It's fun.
Not only that, we got the Hulk Hogan documentary coming up on Netflix, right? So we got to watch that.
Yeah, brother. When's that?
I believe it's the 22nd.
Cool. Next week. I'll watch that. It's a series, too. It's not like a movie. It's like multi-part.
I think it's like episodes. Yeah, episodic. So, yeah.
Yeah, I will devour that for sure. I can't wait. Multi-part documentary about my favorite guy, Hulk Hogan? Of course. Of course. You think the guy with the Hulk Hogan t-shirt and the Hulk Hogan shrine behind him isn't going to watch that, John? What are we talking about here? I have a literal shrine to the Hulkster behind me. You know how much I love the Hulkster. What you going to do, brother? Oh.
I feel there's a bit of propaganda. I mean, they talk about when he joined the NWO and when he made the walk down and Bash the Beach, how everyone was like, oh, he knew he was coming to save everybody and he's going to help Macho Man. like if you remember and if you were listening, you heard Bobby Heenan say on commentary, like, but whose side is he on? Like, you got that thought in your head, like the people watching got the thought, like, oh, maybe he will join them. Maybe he's there to turn, and that's exactly what happened. So, like, the idea that there's no way like he was going to do that, like it was said in commentary. So, of course, but WWE will change that narrative, sadly.
It was a big surprise at the time, John. Don't act like Hogan joining the NWO was like obvious and everybody knew it. It shocked the business. Come on.
Yeah, it did, but the fact that you heard it, where it's like, oh, maybe he will do this, like right when he's coming down the aisle, like,
yeah, but
come
that
on,
was
like,
Heenan, who was always playing the heel, trying to make you believe that the good guys were bad guys.
Sure, but there's a bit of doubt there.
It was in character for Heenan to say that. I don't think it felt like a spoiler. Anyways, I think the most important part here, John, is that Hulk Hogan, the guy that main evented the first 9 WrestleManias, the guy that really there would be no WrestleMania without Big Terry, Big Hulk Hogan. We are about to have tomorrow night the first WrestleMania without Hulk Hogan living on this planet.
I mean, it's very sad, but I think probably the saddest part is I think a lot of people within WWE are probably okay with that because they didn't like Hogan.
Well, I don't think they're happy that he's dead, John. That's pretty awful.
Well, a lot of them
not
like weren't there for the
but I don't know if you're like celebrating a man's death. I think only you are that vindictive, John. I wouldn't put that on other people. I think that's pretty dark.
I mean, these people wouldn't even like go out for his 10-bell salute, like refused to go out for his 10-bell salute. So you're going to tell me there's no hatred there? Like,
well, I love the Hulkster, and I appreciate everything that he did for me and millions of other little Hulksters growing up and getting us excited about the wonderful world of professional wrestling. And WrestleMania season is, as a guy growing up in the 90s, in the late 80s, early 90s, Hulk Hogan was WrestleMania. It wasn't WrestleMania without Hulk Hogan. The fact that they kept doing Manias after Hogan left the WWF felt weird for a while. So the fact that this is the first year where Hogan is no longer with us for WrestleMania, and there is absolutely no chance of a Hogan appearance or a, little promo or whatever, it's a little odd. It's a little odd. So just want to take the time as we wrap up to remember the Hulkster, to show love to the Hulkster, because without the Hulkster, I think a lot of us would not be here talking about WrestleMania, and the wrestling business would not be anywhere near where it is today without the great, the immortal Hulk Hogan. So I'm glad that you brought up that documentary. I think it's good that we talk about Hulk Hogan because he will live forever. Hulkamania will live forever, brother. Say what you want about the man, Terry Bollea, but I think Hulkamania will live forever. The idea of Hulkamania, the nostalgia, the fun of Hulkamania, the legacy of Hulkamania and WrestleMania will live forever. So we love Hulk Hogan. I love Hulk Hogan. And, sad that this is the first Mania without him. And weird. It's a little weird. But I think it's good to point out that none of this would have happened without Big Terry Bollea. All right?
well, it's also kind of appropriate that they're also honoring him at this year's WrestleMania. At least in the Hall of Fame, they're probably doing it in a few minutes with the whole, like, his match with André being inducted into the Hall of Fame. So at least there's still some respect there shown by the company, even though there's people within the company that don't like him.
Well, I know that they had a big exhibit at the WWE access thing for WrestleMania, big Hulk Hogan exhibit, and I saw a video of Nick Hogan, Hogan's son, was probably flown out there, and and they had a video of him kind of touring the Hogan exhibit. So they are still showing love to the Hogan family and to Hulk Hogan.
You saw the statue?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice that they have that. I mean, they obviously should have like a facility, just that all these cool like memorabilia. That's what should be, and statues like that would be great to have.
I think you got to go to Saudi Arabia for something like that, John. I think they have one, but it's in Saudi.
Yeah, well, that's it. Maybe somewhere closer, please.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Both nights of WrestleMania. We will be here during the main event to recap everything right here on the Ringside Report Network.
Thanks for sticking with us to the end. We would really appreciate it if you could help us spread the word.
You know the drill. Hit that subscribe button. Flip those notification switches.
We are an audience-supported network, so consider becoming a recurring supporter at membership.ringsidereport.net. Check out our website at ringsidereport.net. Hope to see you again next time.